Psychology says the most attractive people never seem to chase. If you find you're always the one pursuing, it's not a flaw. It's a sign that you're ready to understand the deeper psychology of attraction. You're not just learning dating tricks. You're learning how the human brain processes value and desire. 1. Self-worth psychology. Attractive people don't chase because their sense of value isn't dependent on external validation. They don't need someone else's approval to feel complete, so they don't feel a frantic urge to pursue it. Psychology calls this having a strong internal locus of control, a core component of self-worth psychology. Their brain isn't wired to seek validation through pursuit. Instead, high self-worth activates a kind of selective pursuit psychology, where their energy is a valuable resource to be invested wisely, not given away freely. What looks like disinterest is actually a profound understanding of their own value. They know their presence and attention are gifts, not commodities to be offered up in hopes of a return. They're not being arrogant. They're operating from a place of psychological security. 2. The Scarcity Principle. Attractive people naturally embody the scarcity principle by not making themselves constantly available. When you don't double text or immediately reply, you create psychological space, making your time and attention feel more valuable. This isn't a game. It's a fundamental principle of desirability theory. The brain is hardwired to place a higher value on things that are rare or difficult to obtain. By being less available, their psychological value skyrockets in the eyes of others. This is because the brain's reward system, driven by dopamine, is more strongly activated by the anticipation of a reward than by the reward itself. What appears as indifference is actually a natural demonstration of their high-value status. They're not playing hard to get. They're genuinely busy living a full life that doesn't revolve around waiting for a text back. 3. The power dynamic. Attractive people instinctively understand that the person who needs the other less holds the power in the dynamic. By refusing to chase, they maintain a balanced or even favorable power dynamic from the very beginning. Psychology shows that excessive pursuit signals neediness, which inadvertently hands all the power to the other person. By understanding their own worth, their brain calculates the dynamics of an interaction differently. They're not seeking to control anyone. They are simply refusing to be controlled by a need for approval. This isn't about manipulation, but about maintaining self-respect within the interaction. What looks like coldness is actually the practice of healthy boundaries. They're protecting their psychological space and ensuring the dynamic remains one of mutual respect, not one of pursuer and pursued. 4. Confidence from options. Whether real or perceived, attractive people operate from a mindset of abundance, not scarcity. They believe there are plenty of quality people in the world, so they don't fixate on one person who isn't reciprocating their interest. This is the psychology of having an abundance mindset. This belief system directly fuels their confidence, which is universally attractive. Their brain isn't stuck in a scarcity loop, fearing that this one person is their only chance. Instead, high self-worth activates a broader perspective, allowing them to detach from outcomes and interact with a calm, centered confidence. What might seem like a lack of investment is actually a sign of deep-seated confidence. They aren't treating people as disposable. They are simply selective about who deserves their focus time and emotional energy. 5. The authentic connection filter. Not chasing acts as a powerful filter. By letting others come to them, attractive people can more easily gauge who is genuinely interested in them versus who is just looking for an ego boost or passing the time. This is a core concept in secure attachment psychology. It allows them to observe another person's intentions and effort level without the distorting lens of their own pursuit. Their brain isn't clouded by the anxiety of the chase. It's clear and observant. This allows them to build relationships based on authentic connection and mutual investment, rather than on a dynamic of one person constantly trying to win over the other. What appears as being passive is actually an active strategy for filtering, for genuine compatibility. They're not waiting to be chosen. They are creating the space to make a wise choice. 6. Understanding desirability psychology. At its core, desirability isn't about being chased. It's about being worth chasing. Attractive people focus on building a life they love, cultivating hobbies, friendships, and a sense of purpose. This makes them inherently desirable without any effort to be. Desirability theory suggests that true attraction is a byproduct of a well-lived life. By focusing inward on their own growth and happiness, their brain projects an aura of self-sufficiency and contentment that is magnetic to others. They become the prize, not by playing games, but by genuinely being one. What appears as a lack of effort in dating is actually the result of immense effort invested in themselves. They're not ignoring potential partners. They simply so engaged with their own fulfilling life that they become a source of light others naturally gravitate towards. So, if attractive people seem cold, disinterested, or like they aren't trying, they're not. Psychology shows they have simply mastered the internal dynamics of high-value dating. They understand that true attraction is not about the frantic energy of the chase, but about the calm, confident energy of self-worth. Understanding these dynamics is the first step toward building your own unshakable self-worth and attracting healthier, more balanced relationships. If you want to master dating psychology, understand the deep dynamics of attraction, and build powerful relationship skills, make sure you subscribe. In the next video, we're going to reveal the 3 psychological traits that make someone utterly and psychologically irresistible. You won't want to miss it.